Hello everyone, welcome back to Xbox Nation. Xbox has just dropped a huge sale ahead of Gamescom next week, and trust me, your backlog is about to get a whole lot bigger. If you're on the lookout for some fantastic games at unbeatable prices, you're definitely in the right place. But before we jump into this week's awesome deals, I want to give a big shout out to the winner of last week's free game giveaway. You've got a brand new game coming your way, so be sure to send me an email or message me on Twitter to claim your prize. If you didn't win this time, then no worries, as I will be giving another free game this week. All you need to do to enter is make sure you're subscribed and drop a comment below telling me what you've been playing on Xbox recently. Now, with that out the way, let's dive into these deals because I've got some real gems to share with you today. Let's start with something that's always a blast: Hot Wheels Unleashed. If you've ever had a collection of those tiny colourful cars as a kid, this game is going to bring back all kinds of memories. But it's not just about nostalgia, it's genuinely a fantastic racing game. The tracks are absolutely wild, with so many crazy loops, jumps and stunts that really do keep the action fresh and exciting. Plus, the customization options are seriously impressive, letting you build your dream Hot Wheels track for you to share with your friends or with the world. Right now, the game is only £5.24 on the Xbox Store, and honestly, for a game that delivers this much fun, that's a ridiculously good price. If you're in the mood for something a bit darker with a more mysterious vibe, The Sinking City might just be what you're looking for. This game pulls you into a city that's slowly being consumed by water and insanity. It's got this sort of eerie, Lovecraftian atmosphere that's perfect if you're into horror or detective stories. You play as a private investigator trying to uncover the truth behind the city's madness, and trust me, it's a journey full of twists and so many turns. At £6.74, it's an absolute bargain for a game that offers such a unique experience. The second game is coming to us in early 2025, so this is a perfect time to jump into this first entry into the series. Now, for the RPG fans out there, I cannot recommend Disco Elysium enough. This game is unlike anything else out there. It's a detective RPG, but it's really about exploring the human condition, making tough choices and living with the consequences. The writing is absolutely phenomenal. Seriously, it's some of the best I've ever seen in a game to date. You can approach situations in so many different ways, and each playthrough can be completely different depending on your choices. Get this though, it's also down to £10.04, which is the lowest price that we've seen for this game so far. Now is definitely the time to jump in. For those of you who love intense atmospheric shooters, the Stalker Legends trilogy is something you need to check out. These games are set in the Chernobyl exclusion zone, and they nail the feeling of isolation and danger like no other. They're not just about shooting, they're also about survival, exploration, and dealing with the harsh realities of a post-apocalyptic world. With the new game coming out later this year, this is the perfect time to jump into the three original games if you've never experienced them before. The trilogy is now available for £23.45, which is the lowest price it's ever been. Just a heads up though, this deal is only available for the next 5 days, so don't wait long if you're interested. Speaking of epic RPGs, have you ever had the chance to dive into Baldur's Gate 3 yet? This game is an absolute masterpiece in every sense of the word. It's based on the Dungeons and Dragons universe, and it offers a level of freedom and depth that are really rare in video games. Whether you're carefully planning your strategies in combat or making choices that really affect the story, every moment in this game really does feel significant. It's a game that you can easily sink hundreds of hours into, and there's no wonder why it won Game of the Year last year. Right now, this game is priced at £46.39, and again, this is the lowest price we've seen for the game so far since its release. Considering the sheer amount of content and quality here, this is an absolutely incredible deal. If you're a fan of JRPGs, you will want to check out Persona 3 Reload. This is a remake of a classic game that blends everyday life with intense supernatural battles. You will play as a high school student by day and fight shadows by night, all whilst managing relationships, schoolwork, and the mysteries surrounding your powers. The game's story is very deep and emotionally impactful, and the turn-based combat is both strategic and very challenging. It's currently 35% off at the moment, but if you have Game Pass, you can also access it through that. But if you are looking to own the game, this is a great time to buy, as it's the best price we've seen for the game so far. Now, let's talk about Forza Horizon 4. This game is a must-play for anyone who loves racing. It's set in a stunningly recreated version of Britain. The game lets you run across the countryside, through cities, and even during changing seasons. The variety of cards and events in this game is still utterly staggering to this day, and it's just plain fun whether you're a hardcore racer or just looking to cruise around. The best part, it's only £10.99 right now, but here's the kicker, it's being delisted at the start of December. So if you want to keep this gem in your collection and play it forever, now's your chance to do so, and let me know if you're going to pick it up in the comments below. Are you looking for something a bit more quirky? Then Cult of the Lamb might be right up your alley. This game combines roguelike gameplay with a unique cult management system that we've never seen before. Yeah, you heard that right. You're a very cute little lamb who's been saved from sacrifice, and now you're building a cult to pay back the one who saved you. The mix of adorable visuals and dark themes is weirdly perfect, and it's incredible fun to play. It's currently at its lowest price ever at just £10.49, so if you're into indie games that do something different, this is definitely worth checking out. If you've never played the Stanley Parable, then you're in for a treat. This is one of those games that is really hard to describe without spoiling anything, because so much of it is about the experience of playing it. It's a narrative-driven game that constantly messes with your expectations and plays with the concept of choice in video games. It's incredibly funny, it's smart, and it's the kind of game that stays with you long after you've finished it. The Ultra Deluxe Edition is at £10 at the moment, which is the best price we've seen for this game so far, so if you're really looking for something unique, this is a great pick. Have you ever wanted to explore a world as a cat? Well, now you can with Stray. This game lets you roam through a beautifully crafted cyberpunk city, solving puzzles and uncovering secrets, all from the perspective of a stray cat. The atmosphere in this game is just incredible, with every single alley and rooftop really telling its own story. It's also got some light platforming and stealth elements that really do keep the gameplay engaging, and it's really one game that I can recommend from personal experience. Right now it's 40% off at £14.99, and this is a fantastic price for such an awesome indie platformer. If you're looking for something a little different, then I highly recommend you give this one a try. For fans of roguelikes, Rogue Legacy 2 is a must-have. This game builds on everything that made the first one great, with procedurally generated levels and a unique system where every time you die, you come back as a different character with different traits. It's challenging, it's rewarding, but it's a ton of fun. Whether you're in it for the platforming, the combat, or the sheer variety of gameplay, this game definitely delivers that in droves. It's currently 45% off at the moment at £11.54, so if you're looking for a good challenge, now's the perfect time to pick it up. Retro gamers, this next one is for you. Dark Forces Remaster takes the classic Star Wars first-person shooter and gives it a modern update. If you grew up playing this game, the remaster will really hit you with that wave of nostalgia. And if you're new to it, it's a great way to experience one of the games that helped define this genre. The remaster adds enhanced graphics, smoother controls, and some quality of life improvements that really make it feel right at home today on today's consoles. It's currently 30% off at the moment at £17.49, and for a trip down memory lane or for a first time experience, this is a fantastic buy. Now, let's talk about Hogwarts Legacy, and you can actually grab today the Deluxe Edition for a fantastic price. Whether you're a Harry Potter fan or just someone who loves a good open world RPG, this game is a dream come true. You get to create your own wizard, attend classes, explore Hogwarts and beyond, and uncover all sorts of magical secrets. The Deluxe Edition includes some extra goodies as well that really do make this experience even more special. Right now it's at an excellent 60% off at just under £30, which is a fantastic discount, and it's the best we've seen so far. For something a bit more fantastical, check out Unicorn Overload. This game blends strategy and RPG elements in a way that's both unique and incredibly engaging. The art style is beautiful, with vibrant hand-drawn visuals that really bring this entire game world to life. It's all about managing your kingdom, leading your armies, and engaging in some epic battles. If you're into strategy games with a lot of depth, this is one you'll have to add to your collection. It's currently 30% off at the moment at £38.49, and it's the first time it's ever gone on sale. So if you've been curious about picking up Unicorn Overload, now's the perfect time to dive in. One game that I do really want to highlight on this list is Submerged Hidden Depths. This is a game that's perfect for you when you want to relax and take things at your own pace. It's all about exploring a sunken city, finding hidden secrets, and just soaking in the beautiful, serene atmosphere. This game came out originally on Google Stadia as an exclusive, so it's great to see it finally on Xbox platforms. There's no combat here in this game, and it's all about exploration and discovery. The visuals are absolutely stunning, with a very gorgeous art style that really does make this world feel alive. At the moment, the game is 90% off and down to just £2.99, and that is an absolute steal. If you're looking for something calm and peaceful, this is the perfect game for you to unwind with. One game that you should not forget this week is Borderlands 3, and it's on sale as part of the Borderlands sale, which does end in the next 5 days. If you love looter shooters, this game is an absolute blast. The humor, the wild characters, the insane amount of guns, it's all there and it's ridiculous fun. It's priced now at £5.99, but this deal does end very soon as mentioned, so make sure you grab it before it's gone, as this is a fantastic price for a boatload of content. I hope you found something that really does caught your eye on this list. Let me know in the comments below which games you're planning on picking up, or if there's anything you've been playing lately that you think I should check out. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Whilst you're here, why don't you check out our review of Kenna Bridge of Spirits? The game launches onto Xbox consoles for the first time this week, and I think you'll want to put this game on your wish list after you hear our review.